creation is the highest frequency state that a human being can be in. You look at any career or anything, that whether that's in a job or whether that's in a business, it's always the people that create earn the most. You look at people who work in jobs, it's the software developers, it's the CEOs, the decision makers, the people who actually think and create new softwares or the next big thing, right? You look at people in sports, it's always the players who earn more. There's the reason why Steph Curry and LeBron earn more than the commentators, and the commentators earn more than the crew. The crew does the work of maintenance, making sure that the field is ready for the next game. That's a very important work, absolutely. The cameramen and everything, without them it wouldn't be possible for you to watch and enjoy these games. But then the commentators create the atmosphere, the vibe when you watch a game, right? Because they commentate. And then on top of them comes the players themselves who make the movements. If you ever want to see who earns the most, who is considered the most prestigious and all of that stuff, it's always the people who create, whether that's in business, whether that's in a job, it doesn't matter, whatever it is. It's all, if you look at any successful or the most successful people out there, it's always been the people who have created something new, who create and create and create something, right? My main point is, it's a skill that you have that you should use. And I'm not saying it you should use it just for success and for money and all that stuff. No, it is the most rewarding and fulfilling activity that you can pursue. Generally people say, right, that there are three wins that you should have: a physical, a mental, and a spiritual win. Well, a physical win is an easy one, right? It's a gym, it's going to the gym and working out, because you're sculpting your body, which is in turn you're creating your physical ability, you're creating your body. Then the second is a mental win. Mental win could be as such as maybe writing a book or studying for an exam or whatever it is, but you're kind of creating knowledge in your brain, like you're more so absorbing it, but still, like you're solving questions. That's a form of creation. It's kind of a low level creation because someone else is telling you to do it. A high level creation would be where you think of something and you work on it by yourself without having anyone else give you orders to do it, but still. And a spiritual win could be something you really like doing, like I like recording content, right? But the thing is, when you create something, right, whatever it is, whether it's art or tech, software or whatever it is, you feel good and fulfilled. Your body releases so much dopamine that your skill of creating and the momentum that you build gets transferred over to the other stuff that you do in life. It's so visible to see people who create something and who don't. You can just know it by looking at them and by talking to them. And the other thing is, which is a very important point and one of the main points in the video, is this college job environment, the 9 to 5 and everything. What it does is it kind of depresses your ability to create something, whatever it is that you like, that if you're watching this, what you want to do or create. So it really kind of numbs you to the ability to create, and that's a very important thing, because that fire, that spark that you have inside of you to make something, like for me it is making videos, that is something you should always like if there's a spark, just like light a fire or something. You get what I mean? Right? So that ability is really important, and you should practice it as much as possible, because when like if I record videos every day continuously again like I used to, it will create momentum that will be so much visible on everything else that I do, whether that's studying for my upcoming exams that I have in the middle of this month, whether that's talking to other people and all of that stuff, because it gives you such level of fulfillment and happiness from within that it radiates outside, right? So that's why, like, creation is, or creating something is very important for your well-being. It's something I don't hear people talk much about, all right, especially the other self-improvement YouTubers or whatever that you watch. And I would say one of the reasons for that is because it's hard at first, but if you get the hang of it, you could like displace them or their success or whatever it is. But again, yeah, just create something, work on something, and the more you create, the better it is. Like I'm studying computer science, right? So I can create tech stuff, I can create stuff in technology domain, and then I do video content creation, so I can make videos. That's only two big stuff that I create, right? I also know piano, so I could make music, right? So the more you create, the more better it is. And last thing I'll say is, you look at any really rich or successful person that you look up to, you'll see that even though they're very successful in what they do, they still have other activities that are related to creation. Like if you look at PewDiePie, he makes YouTube videos, or I mean he retired, but he used to make YouTube videos, but he makes YouTube videos, he works out, he reads books, all right, he draws, he started drawing recently, he does rock climbing and all that stuff, which in itself is a form of creation if you look at it. So yeah, like if you just, it gives you a form of purpose, you get what I mean, right? So create something, work on something, doesn't matter how shit it is, it's going to be shit at first no matter what it is, but you will get better, all right? Anyways, bye.